So yeah, so it's interesting how I'm just sick. Maybe because Shane's got a cold.
Colds still exist.
I know it's
Oh,
funny.
yeah.
Like you wake up with your throat hurts. You're like Rona. It's just
Exactly.
honest, Rona. Got the Rona. I can't go to work. I got the Rona. Nope. No Rona.
I do think I'm calling in sick to work tomorrow.
Yeah, lucky I can't. I got like 6 meetings tomorrow. I can't, unfortunately. Okay, it is 8:30. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 minute to let it propagate throughout the internet here really quickly. Hello from Texas. Hello from Minnesota. Oh, Hopkins, Kentucky. Pensacola, Florida. Virginia. Kentucky. All right, what is that? CT, Connecticut in the house. Virginia in the house. Sacramento in the house. Wow, we got a wide range. Minnesota, Minneapolis.
I wouldn't trust any of those people from Sacramento.
Right? Minneapolis.
They're all
lovely city, Minneapolis. All right. Chad, you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. Jess, you ready to go?
Sure.
All right. Sandy, I'm going to put you on mute. All right. And we'll be back with you in a minute. Hold on 1 second. Oh, we got Australia in the house, too.
Australia.
All right. Here we go. Let me just, I'm not even going to check this out. I checked this out before. All right. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
You want to know how to find it. Seek it out when they hide it. You know it's in the bag when it's an easy grab. But come on, take a chance now. So go, geocache, geocache. And if you need help, we're right there in a flash. If you got a question, just call in and ask. Uncover the stash. On the Geocaching Podcast. The Geocaching Podcast.
Welcome, everyone. It's Wednesday. It's 8:30, which means that it's once again time for the Geocaching Podcast. My name is Scott Burks. I'm joined by my first co-host in the next room, Shorty. Say, Shorty.
Hello.
And please welcome to my virtual left, my co-host, Jazz 427.
Howdy, y'all. Are you into bath and body products? Then this is the show for you.
That's right, guys. Tonight's episode 710, recorded live on March 23rd, 2022, is Let's Talk with the MacSuds Body Company. Phone lines are open. Give us a call, 808-468-7924. That is 808-GOT-SWAG. And for you international callers, you can call us free via the web at calmstudio.com/show/GCPC. But first, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Chad.
Yeah.
We need to talk about Patreon.
Patreon. Got to make money.
Patreon, Chad. You sound low, Chad.
Do I?
No, you're fine. Guys, I just looked at the levels. You're fine. Guys, costs a lot of money to make the show work. You know that. We talk about it every week. There's 2 ways you can help us out. You go to paypal.me, PayPal.me/The Geocaching Podcast. You make that one-time donation, or Jesse. See, I didn't go chat it with Jesse. Or you make that one-time donation. No, I'm lying. Or you go to Patreon and you join the paywall. You join the other side. You join the family. You join the people who knuckled up to the bar and want to give us aid in paying for this podcast. Chad, what do you get? You get extra video, extra audio. Oh, I'm telling you. What else do you get, Chad? Only available to our Patreon members. What else do you get, Chad?
Pat tags and you said extra audio, extra video, patron only shows.
Yes.
And a lot more.
Stickers and coins. And giveaways at Christmas time, Chad.
Oh yeah, giveaways at Christmas time. Those are some of the best.
Giveaways at Christmas. That's the most expensive part of the show is giveaways at Christmas time. So, guys, you want to become a Patreon? You can. You join us at patreon.com. It's patreon.com/The Geocaching Podcast.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Cachly. Cachly is an advanced geocaching app for iOS. It features powerful online and offline features, including filtered searches, offline maps, and offline saving of caches. Cachly has hundreds of advanced features that will make your geocaching experience just that much better. Get more info at Cachly.com. That's CACHLY.com.
Tonight, we're also sponsored by Logwork. Logwork are the creators of the fantastic logbook, made with genuine write-in-the-rain paper. The logbook designed for the microcontainers of the present and future, geared towards the hider who would rather go cache than do cache maintenance. Find them at logwork.com. That's LOGWERK.com.
It's also brought to you by FTF Geocacher Magazine. FTF Geocacher is the magazine for geocachers written by geocachers. With 6 issues a year, FTF offers practical advice, hints and tips, cacher bios and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Find them at ftfgeocacher.com.
And by the MacSuds Body Company. MacSuds Body Company makes handmade bath and body products from all natural oils and butters. Items such as Poison Begone soap, itch spray, and 2-cent choices of bug spray are all great for your outdoor enthusiasts like geocachers. At MacSuds Body, we have you covered from head to toe. Find them at MacSudsBody.com. That's MacSudsBody.com.
And by Practical Geocaching. Practical Geocaching sells utility items for geocaching. Our items are made in the USA, and we always provide free shipping. Find them at practicalgeocaching.com. That's PRACTICAL, geocaching.com.
And by Arted Crafted. Arted Crafted creates unique geocaching themed tees and custom designs for you or your geocaching group. With adult sizes ranging from small to 5XL, if you have an idea for a shirt design and cannot find it, you've come to the right place. Please give us the opportunity to show you how we can enhance your caching experience with your own custom design. Visit them at artedcrafted.com. That's ARTEDCRAFTED.com.
And by pattags.com for your swag and pattag needs. Visit our website to get creative help, to trade or log tags, or to purchase your own personalized pattags. With over 43,000 tags to collect, pattags.com is everything you need to start your pattag obsession. Visit them at pattags.com. That's PATHTAGS.com.
And by Geocaching Adventures LLC. Geocaching Adventures is a full-service travel agency specializing in creating the ultimate worldwide geocaching adventures for cachers and non-cachers alike. What could be better than having your geocaching bucket list vacation all planned and led by a traveling expert? Learn more by visiting us at geocachingadventuresllc.com. That's geocachingadventuresllc.com.
And finally, by GeoGo. Go caching with GeoGo, the geocaching app for Android that includes a Where I Go player, trackable scanner, companion watch app, and county finds database. If you are an advanced geocacher, GeoGo helps with powerful features like nearby cache notifications, optimized routes, offline mode, bulk TB logging, and much more. Learn more by visiting us at geogo.com. That's GEOOH-GO.com.
And always, Chad, you can find links to our sponsors on our website or
in our show notes.
in our show notes.
You know what I got in the mail on last Thursday after the show?
What did you get in the mail? Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
for you in your cars or at work, Chad is showing us his name tag that he got.
Yeah, if you want to track it or if you want to discover it, it's Hotel Golf Kilo Victor Kilo.
Oh, look at that. Nope, not one number in there.
Not one number.
I got a lot of hits on that, Chad. You're getting a lot of hits, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Be prepared
Oh,
for the emails.
I've done it before, and it's like I always get a
Prepare
lot
for
of
the
hits on them.
Prepare for the onslaught, kid.
I'm still getting hits, occasionally getting hits from ones we've done on shows
Oh, so
months
do I.
ago.
Oh,
and-
I get hits from years ago. Ones we did years
Yes.
ago. Yeah, that's funny when I get those. I'm like, saw it on the GCPC. I'm like, that was like 2015.
Yeah, exactly.
Really, dude? You're far back. Before we get started, we got some news here, so let's just get to that so we can get to this show. So Jessie has been teasing her adventure lab. Remember, you can remember a couple weeks ago, or was it on a Saturday show? I don't even remember anymore. And by the way, if you don't go to our Saturday shows, you really should, because you miss a ton of fun stuff, like how Jessie is no bueno and stuff like that. You don't get that joke unless you got to listen to the Saturday show. But Jessie is definitely no bueno. So Jessie has an adventure lab and she didn't know what to do with it. And so we picked the brain of our listeners. I think it was a Saturday show actually, on what to do. And we talked about how there's one at the airports and stuff like that, and how they're one at airports. And so I was texting back and forth with the geocaching vlogger about it, and I brought it up to Jessie, an idea, and Jessie, go ahead.
I liked Scott's idea.
Which is rare,
Right?
Rare.
Well, maybe because he got it from Joshua the Geocaching Vlogger. I don't know. I'm not sure who to give the credit to, so we'll just give it to both of them. So I rolled with it, and it took me a couple weeks to come up with the topics and figure out location and how exactly to make it work. But basically, I put and I just pushed it live last night, just about 24 hours ago. I put a new adventure at O'Hare Airport. And I created it so that you can complete it from either side of security, whether you're dropping somebody off, you're actually going somewhere, you have a layover there, picking somebody up, anywhere on the O'Hare property.
Yeah, the fence is the entire airport.
You will be able to complete it. And I made it simple enough that it should be enjoyable. You don't have to hunt things down within the airport or anything like that, but it is Chicago related. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So I've been kind of watching it all day to see who's gonna complete it. How many finds is it gonna have? Is it gonna pick up speed? And all day at refresh 0, refresh 0, refresh 0. Guess what?
Oh, it got hit finally.
It finally just got hit.
Who hit it?
A cacher from. Let's see. I clicked on the profile.
No way.
And the location is Vantaa. Vantaa. So I did a little Google, of course. It's Finland.
Someone from Finland
So
found
someone
it
from
first.
Finland is
nice.
first to find
Nice.
on my adventure. Hulu
Awesome.
Jussi.
Hulu Jesse. That's all they said?
No, that's the name. That's the cacher's name.
They were saying.
Hulu Jussi.
Okay. Did they leave a comment or no?
I don't see it on here. I don't know where my phone is. Where do you see the? Where can you read the?
Look, the lady actually put it out, not Scott. No,
I actually did.
Well, she didn't have to go anywhere. She did it from the comfort of her own home. So.
Oh yeah.
She didn't actually have to go anywhere.
I didn't have to go anywhere. Wait, one review. I got 5 stars. One review. Nice to have one at the airport. Thanks for the lab.
There you go, Jesse.
Find number 36,571.
Nice. You think they were FTF on that?
I have no idea.
FTF on the Adventure Lab? I don't even know.
No, I don't.
Is that a bragging
FTF's
right
not a
now?
fully recognized stat anyway.
Well,
So yeah, if
these are
anyone's
Adventure Labs.
in or around O'Hare, check it out.
Yeah, Chad. Next time you blow through O'Hare, you can get a Adventure Lab.
Yeah, I'm planning on doing the virtual in LAX when I go through there, heading to Texas.
Yeah, well, there's a
for a few
virtual
days.
at O'Hare in the United terminal.
Yeah, I haven't been back to O'Hare since that one came out. So,
and what was really cool is I remember totally going down a rabbit hole and Sandy, I apologize. That one year, probably literally 2008, 2009, there was a trackable at the virtual. Someone hit a track. What? Let me hear me. Someone hit a trackable. There used to be. I don't think it's there anymore. I really haven't studied the area, but I'm pretty sure it's not there anymore because they've redone that United's terminal. There used to be a plant right next to where the virtual is. Okay, and I don't think there's a plant anymore. And somebody hit a virtual in the wood chips of the plant. There was a. Did I say a virtual? I'm sorry. There was a trackable in the wood chips by the virtual, which is pretty weird. You don't usually see people dropping off a trackable at a virtual cache,
right?
That often. But yeah, someone did that, and then someone picked it up. How crazy is that?
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. So.
Not often that you have a virtual cache with a trackable in it.
With a trackable in it. I know, right?
Right.
All right. So there you go, guys. So if you're at O'Hare Airport, Jesse's got an adventure lab you can do.
You learn all about Chicago and
give her
get
5
some trivia.
Do it right there. It's real easy. And it's nice because it's geofenced across the entire, it circles the entire airport. So like anywhere. It's nice. It's really nice. All right, Chad, you didn't go. You didn't go on your trip. It's going in a couple weeks. We thought Chad went on his trip.
No.
So, Chad, I want your opinion on something.
What's that?
The Signal Labyrinth they got going on. What'd you think of it? I'm getting mixed reviews of it. What do you think?
The Signal Labyrinth?
Yeah.
Did you not get your email?
I got an email saying that they're changing the permissions accesses, but I didn't get the one on Signal Labyrinth.
Okay,
We
Chad.
can talk about that too. Did you look into that?
I really didn't look into it deeply, but basically it says now you can hide your gallery and some other personal page information
Yep.
from other viewers.
Yep.
Which,
you can do.
I thought that's the point of it, though. I guess
sometimes I glance at people's galleries as like,
Sure.
Oh yeah.
do I know this person?
Right,
This
absolutely.
geocaching name sounds familiar.
Yep.
For the record, I'm leaving mine all public.
I'm
yeah,
leaving
mine too.
public too.
Mine's public too, but yeah, basically for those of you who didn't get that email today, your profile on geocaching.com, you can go into each section within that profile and determine who can see that. So your last visited date, your location, your about information, your trackables, your souvenirs, your statistics, your gallery, and decide for yourself whether you want that information to be public, just your friends, or completely private.
Right.
Mine's public.
For what? It's like opting out of Cashly. So Chad, Labyrinth from Monday, April 4th, 2022 until April 3rd, 2023. Collect leaderboard points by geocaching and finding special bonus items that are revealed when you log geocaches. Every 2 months of the challenge, Signal must escape a different labyrinth to get closer back to headquarters. The leaderboard will reset the first Monday of the month every 2 months when we move on to the next maze. You must reach 50 points on your leaderboard to earn the first souvenir for every labyrinth and 500 points for the second souvenir. So it's just another waterlogging of the souvenirs. But what do you think of that, Chad? A full year.
I think it gives them a full year to come up with something new to do.
A full year, Chad.
Hang on. So do you get 50 points for every mystery cache, or 25 points for every mystery cache?
It's going to be the same way.
Okay. So I just need to log two mystery caches every month in order to at least get on the board. Oh, but I got to do 500 points every month for a second souvenir?
Every 2 months.
Every 2 months.
Every 2 months. Every other month it resets.
Come on, that's nothing.
Yeah.
I gotta actually get out and cash.
Yeah, they're forcing you to cash if you want the
souvenirs. And then there is, of course, that bonus souvenir at the end after a full year if you earn all 12 other souvenirs.
I'm gonna put out a challenge cache where it's just bonus souvenirs. You gotta have 10 bonus souvenirs. Wow. It'll go live. They'll let that go.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll happen.
All
right.
We'll
okay.
see.
What do you think of that, Chad? You are you pro or are you pro Labyrinth or nay Labyrinth? You're gonna do it either way.
I'm gonna do it anyways.
It got you.
Yeah, I'm hooked by the souvenirs.
GMRKY says, but this is the year of the hide. Why no points for hides? Good point there. Chad. Why no points for hides?
I said give us 100 points for every hide.
Right? I know.
Get my throwdown on.
That's why. That is why. So yeah, so that's coming up next month, guys. The Signal Labyrinth. My question to you, Jesse, is this going to be the only game we do all year? It's a year-long game.
I wondered the same thing. I don't know. They usually have a couple.
They've had overlapping games before.
They've stacked games. Have they?
Sure,
yes.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they had what was that one that seemed to go on and on and on and on forever, and like I had completely forgot about it, and then all of a sudden they said, "Oh, it's extended," and I went, "Wait, that was still happening? I can't even remember what it was."
The World of Wonders.
Yeah.
The Wonders.
Right, the Wonders of the World. Right, they had that going and others.
Forever. That was forever.
But they've only ever had one going at a time that utilizes the leaderboard. So, and this utilizes the leaderboard. So they might have other leaderboard. Yeah. I don't know what the other things are going to be.
Other non-point related experiences. Yeah.
Oh, look at this little tidbit, Jesse. Hosting an event counts as a hide and gets you the hider souvenir. Really?
Yes, it does.
Really?
Because it's still a published cache.
But
It's
you're not hiding anything.
It doesn't matter though. It still is a cache you own. It's an event cache that you own.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So so okay. So they're gonna stack. So this is gonna be like a Wonders of the World, where it's just
Mm-hmm.
it's. I mean, the leaderboard means nothing, right? It's just a matter of just counting. What is the leaderboard for?
To
Just
earn
to
you the
see-
souvenirs once you
Bragging rights.
right.
No, but that's not to get you the souvenirs. It's the points get you the souvenirs.
The points get you the souvenirs. Yeah, but the leaderboard is just the points of you and your friends.
Right.
You don't have to have any friends. You could be the only one on your leaderboard.
Right. God, I wish I was.
You don't want friends, Scott?
I'm kidding.
Most of my friends show me up on the leaderboard.
Oh, well,
Mine are like,
oh, it's
I'm not even on the board.
ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You're in
So-
position 34 in your leaderboard.
and your own leaderboard, you're 34. So I don't know. I mean, I guess if they can stack them, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. It just goes all year. I mean, we cash
Maybe
it up
we'll-
anyway. I mean, I guess
Oh,
for
sure.
people like us, it's irrelevant. We're gonna hit it no matter what, without even trying, But yeah, it's interesting that
Yep.
an entire year. I don't think I've
I-
ever done that before.
I had those slow, mine's more like a roller coaster.
Mhm.
So I might have periods of time where I don't get out and get enough.
Oh,
Mhm.
see,
Where-
we're usually
unless I have to. So
we're pretty consistent, even if it's low. We're consistent, in terms of getting out. Especially in
We
2
might only
months.
have one or 2 days a month, but we still at least
Yeah,
do that.
we get out.
yeah, but
Yeah.
you cash together. I don't have someone in my house to cash with. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna
We are
cry.
fortunate.
Leah wants to know if I have any friends on the leaderboard. Geocaching? Yeah, I do. A lot of people on geocaching.
You're my friend.
Friends
Friends, right there. Friends.
on I have geocaching friends. Yes. Chad, are we friends on geocaching?
I'm pretty sure we are.
FF Skippy says yes, he does. He's on my friends list. Thanks, Skip. You're the best, pal.
Skippy's usually up at the top of my friends
Thanks,
list.
Skip. All right, so that's what's coming up for the year, next month. A whole year of it, Chad. Prepare yourself now. A whole
Mhm.
year of Labyrinth. I think that's all we got for news. I think is that it. Yeah, that's it. So we're gonna move on to the show, guys. You want to give us a call? Talk to Sandy 808-468-7924. 808 got swag. Sandy's about to sneeze, so we're gonna let her sneeze and then we'll bring her in. No, you okay? You're not sneezing. Hold on. Let me bring you in. Hold on. You're on mute. Hold on. Hey, Sandy, how you doing? Hi, hello.
Good. It's almost my bedtime.
Oh yeah, it was a yawn. I'm so sorry. That was a sneeze.
Don't feel bad. I sit and yawn when I'm scratching my nose. I'm really
What?
hiding a yawn. That's my secret.
So Sandy,
Yes.
for anybody who doesn't know, Sandy owns the MacSuds Body Company, a sponsor of the show since it revamped from the very beginning. Sandy's been a sponsor. So Sandy, we thank you so much, and we love you. And she's also, guys, you may not remember, you longtime listeners will absolutely remember when I got poison ivy in the no spot. It was a long time ago. This is like 6 years ago, maybe. Yeah, you get poison ivy in the no spot. It's ugly. Okay, don't ask me how. We're not gonna go into how I got it there, but it was there. And Sandy said, "Give me your address. I'm gonna send you some stuff." She did. I used it. It was completely awesome. It was awesome. And I
Sandy
think
saved the day.
Sandy saves the day for my junk, so appreciate it. Well done, Sandy. Well done. And then Jesse used it again. Jesse used the soap stuff for something too.
Mhm.
Years later, you sent us a bunch of stuff, and Jesse used it years later for something.
Mhm.
I can't remember what it was, but it worked for Jesse too.
Mhm.
So
I've used quite a few
Oh.
different items.
Sandy's got some
Mhm.
quality stuff, guys.
Yeah, Sandy sent me some products as well for like my eczema and stuff, and worked really good. So
Yeah. So Sandy's got Sandy's no joke, the MacSuds Body Company. So Sandy, before we get started on your products, let's talk about you as a cashier? What's your cashing name? Give me your stats. Let's talk about Sandy the cashier before we talk about
Well, we're Team Oroville.
Team Orville. Okay.
Team Oroville. And we've been cashing since 2006.
Okay.
And we're, I don't know, 4,000 something. Because we did the ET highway.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
All
There
3,000
was
of them?
four other women and I went out there. In fact, we went and did that in 2015. We moved from California to Missouri in 2014, right when Chad moved from Texas to
Sure.
outside of Sacramento. We moved from Mendocino County out to here. So it's just like we just sort of passed, you know? And then in April of 15, we all flew together from all different places in the U.S. and did the ET highway in like 2-3 days. Talk about dirt.
Oh, yeah.
And we took the van to the car wash and we tipped big time. And we said, just do what you can. Because there are stickers in the rental cars. And it says, if it is returned with excessive dirt, you will be charged.
Really?
Yeah, because they know what people are doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so funny. Yeah, because I heard just like I've heard just return it. Don't just return it. You know, like doesn't matter how dirty it is, just give it back. But
we
now
just-
you're
we-
saying that's so funny.
We just sat there and we tipped them like $80 and just did the best they could and stuff.
Oh,
we
I'm
were
sure
eating dirt for days, man.
Giving each other looks the entire time he was wiping town. I'm sure. Like I would be. Like you got it.
But I tell you, I know you guys were talking about going. We went in April, and on the last day it snowed.
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and we only saw one rattlesnake.
I don't want to see any rattlesnakes.
Yeah, me either. That was my turn to drive, and I'm like,
I was like,
there
I'm
you go,
driving.
just move forward. And the person who was the jumper, she's like walking alongside the van. Keep going, keep going.
It's like rattlesnake, keep going.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's awesome. Congratulations on doing ET Highway. That's great. So, sorry, go ahead, Jeff. What?
It's like don't worry about the crap. What are they? Not the ones with the stinger on the tail.
Oh, the scorpions?
Don't worry about the scorpions. You know, it's the rattlesnakes you got to worry about.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah.
So Sandy, let's talk about MacSuds Body.
Okay.
Where did this come from? Making soap.
Yeah.
For a living.
Back
that come
in
from?
2013 was when I decided to do it because I used to buy like, I don't know, Dove body wash or whatever, and you lather up. Well, I'd get out of the shower and my arms would itch like crazy. And I would just have to slather them with lotion to make the itching stop. So I was thinking, maybe it's what was in the soap that was the problem. Then the other thing is my sister, she had eczema. So I thought, well, maybe I can make something that would help her too. And I actually learned how to make soap on YouTube. Watching tons and tons of YouTube videos and stuff. And I got all excited. And so I started to make my first batch and I totally messed it up because I did something wrong. I can't remember. It just wouldn't set. It's like, I got this. I can do this. And I started doing it. And it's like, okay, this is great. I'm going to have to start selling it because I just wanted to make more and more every day. And you can only use so much soap. But I started out in my kitchen with a little, like two little cupboards. I said, okay, this is going to be my soaping stuff. And within a few months, I took over half of our garage.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And then when we moved here, at first I was just going to use one of the extra bedrooms. And I started thinking, that's probably not going to be enough room. So I have the entire basement is all mine. And now the garage too. Because I sell wholesale to a lady who sells on Amazon. So you may be buying my soap and not knowing it.
Oh,
And-
nice. But it doesn't have your does it have your label?
No, it's called White Label. It's under her name.
Oh,
Wow.
really?
And my daughter
Okay.
works for me part-time, and my neighbor used to work for me part-time, but she moved. But when we're pouring soap, we pour it's 432 bars in a day.
Wow.
So that's 6 batches. It's these huge things of soap, and they weigh about 25 pounds. And then the next day, we take them out of the mold, and then we cut them into logs, then we cut them into bars, and then we start again.
Really?
Yeah, and we go through about 300 pounds of oil a week.
Oh,
Wow.
So I get it in the drum now instead of liters.
the drum.
Wow.
I do.
Well, what about like this? Okay, so I'm totally being naive here, and I apologize for my.
It's okay.
So soap is just soap, right? Is it just how you make soap? I mean, obviously
Soap
you
is
put sense into
oils
it,
and lye.
right?
So you take the right amount of oils to the right amount of lye, and you put them together, and it's called saponification, and it makes all the lye go away. It's like the oil eats it up, and that's what makes it into soap.
And then what about smells and stuff like that? How do you get the smells in there? Or a better soap? Like what's the like soap to to really for really caked on dirt, or oil, or getting oil on your hands or stuff like that?
Well, if you take any of my soaps, it'll do the same thing. I'll tell you a secret. Don't tell anybody, okay? My husband Greg was working on the car, and he came up, and of course his hands were full of grease. And I said, "Wait, let me take a picture." So I took a picture of his hands dirty, and then I said, "Here, use this soap." And it was just one that I had sitting at the sink. I think it was just a plain old goat's milk soap. And he washed his hands, and then I took pictures again. But I posted that picture with my mechanic bar soap. Sell the crap out of that. Sorry,
Yeah.
ding, ding, ding.
So how do you get smells into it? Like the corner bakery soap or something like that, or lemon pound cake soap, or sizzling bacon handmade bar soap. Come on, it smells like bacon.
Yeah,
You get
you
smells like bacon.
buy it. You buy the
buy
scent.
what? You buy a bacon scent? Where do you buy bacon
buy-
scent? I want my house to smell like bacon. Bacon scent.
From a wholesale company there's tons of wholesale companies. They sell soap making products and candle making products, and you just go in and you find the scent you want. And so you can buy fragrance oils, you can buy essential oils. It just all depends on what you want to do. And I had actually stopped making the bacon soap, and I had like 2 bars left, and I wasn't going to make it again. But last Christmas, somebody wanted to order a bunch of bacon soap. So it's just like, well, who am I to tell them no? Right?
No bacon for you.
You
That's
have
right.
beer bar soap. Does it smell like beer?
It does not. Because
why is it
once the beer goes through the heating process, it burns off all the scent. But it has the properties of the beer in there, which has got the hops and vitamins and things like that, which is good for your skin.
Can I eat the beer soap?
You can eat it if you want.
Yeah. Look at me.
Yeah, but I'm sure your mom washed your mouth out with soap when you were a kid. So
It wasn't beer soap or bacon soap for that matter. I'll tell you that much. I wish it was.
Yeah. So bacon soap has no bacon in it. It just smells like bacon.
It doesn't taste like bacon, is what you're trying to tell me.
No.
So be wanting to eat your hands after putting that on.
So you started this business with the soap, I'm assuming, correct?
Yes.
You started with the soap, but
Mhm.
now we've got candles, wax, like candles, wax melts, hand to body lotion, bug sprays, roll-ons, face masks, sugar scrubs, balms, gift sets. Where did so you just exploded? You're like, well, if I can make soap.
Well, yeah. So it started off with soap, and then my next thing was lotion. And the first thing I did was you could buy a base, a lotion base, which is just a big gallon of unscented lotion. And then you mix in your own scent and rebottle it. Well, in my mind, that is not making your own product.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's just
Right.
That's just
Yeah.
cheating.
That's cheating. And so after some research and watching videos and reading things on and on and on, I finally found the proper way to make lotion. And I was going to bring a jar in here. I sell it in an upside down tube because it's so thick. That way the lotion's always at the bottom and ready to go.
Right.
But in my gift sets, I sell it in something like this. And I was going to bring it in because I could turn it upside down and it's not going to fall out. That's how thick my lotion is.
Wow, really?
Wow.
Yeah. So that's just made out of it's oils, and it has a preservative in it because we all dip our finger in it and make it dirty.
Right.
And emulsifying wax.
Emulsifying wax.
Yeah. So it's not a beeswax. It's not as hard as a beeswax, but it's a natural plant-based element. It's made from plants, but it's a thickener. Like xanthan gum. Have you heard of xanthan gum?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people use it in cooking. No, you wouldn't have.
No.
And I feel like I'm talking straight to you.
I've heard of it.
Yeah. And then so it's something like that, but it's a thickener.
Wow. And obviously we got cherry almond, black raspberry, peach magnolia. So how do you get the scents? So again, are you buying the scents and you just
I'm buying the scents.
You couldn't get a bacon. You couldn't get a bacon lotion. What's going on here?
I don't make bacon lotion. I just make bacon soap.
I got a one-off on the bacon lotion.
If you want some bacon lotion, I will make you bacon lotion. But yeah, it just comes.
Dude, why do you smell like bacon?
I don't know. Anyway,
Okay,
it comes in something like this, and it's just got the scent in it, and you measure out the correct amount, and you scent your products.
So it sounds like you get some customer-specific requests for some products. What is the strangest customer request you've had for a product? And did you make it?
I don't know. I don't know that they've actually come up with something that they've wanted on their own. They've just seen something that I make.
Okay.
I haven't gotten anything too weird.
Bacon lotion.
Bacon lotion.
We're getting a new HVAC installed last summer. And of course, it's down in my workroom. So he's going, "Oh, you make soap? What kind do you make?" And blah, blah, blah. And then he says, "Do you make soda pop?" So,
Ooh.
and I go,
Soda
"Huh?" And I'm going, "Do they make that?" And so I, of course, jumped online and started looking. I can get root beer scent and Coke and orange and grape
really?
and ginger ale. I haven't done it yet, but it's on my whiteboard.
A light run of the soda pop.
Yeah.
Okay, what about pine tree? Pine tree? Holly?
Yeah, I've used. Well, I have soap with pine tar in it.
Does that smell like pine trees? I don't know.
It smells like tar.
Okay, this is gonna be something really weird. How about a gasoline smell? I love the smell of gasoline.
Oh no!
Love it. You know what? Hey, don't judge me. My kid loves it too, so maybe it's a gene thing. So like gasoline smell.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at that one.
I am not the only person in that chat room who likes to smell of gasoline. I guarantee it. I am not the only person.
I know you're not, but when you say that, you make me think of someone huffing gas.
I don't want to huff the soap. I just want it to smell like gasoline. I'm trying to think of scents for Sandy.
Oh my gosh, they do sell it.
They smell Sandy. One off.
I never would have thought of that in a million years.
Gasoline. Yeah.
That's just
Gross.
weird.
So do you have to play around with the levels of scents and that kind of stuff, or is there some automatic formula that they give you that works every time, or how's that work?
There's a rule of thumb on what percentage, and each company that you buy it from, they have something that says you can use, up to 5% or 6.3, based on if it's on a lotion, it's 1%. If it's a soap, it's another percentage. It just all depends on what the product is going to be used for.
Okay.
Houston, Texas, Dave wants popcorn scented soap.
Oh, I'm sure they have that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's got to be an easy one. Reminds me of
you
Jelly Belly.
You've never
New-
done a geocacher run like
New car
like
smell.
the forest or a pine tree.
You could have first to find scent. You
First to
could have
find scent.
I don't know. We have to come up with
Go ahead,
what does a
Sandy.
first to find smell
It's like
like?
you
So
got the
Smell like
scent-
money.
I want
Success.
new car smell soap.
new car smell. Do they have new car smell, Sandy?
I'm
I
sure
know
they
that.
do.
I know that
We'll
is a
make
scent.
notes.
So.
New car smell. I can't imagine it smells like a new car smell though. It never works. It never smells like a new car.
Nah.
Little green front.
I had a spray that was
pretty good.
pretty good with the new car smell.
All right, Sandy. So we're into lotions. Lotions are next. We got the lotions. Jesse's a lotion lover.
Oh yes.
Jesse's all
I
about
love
that. I think you've
lotion.
used her lotions, haven't you, Jess?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she has used yours. I remember saying, I'm like, oh, MacSuds. And then you go. Is that when the bug spray and the roll-ons come in? Do those come in next?
I think the bug spray came in next. Well, no, I think the face mask did. I found somebody on YouTube made a face mask and she gave the recipe. That's the charcoal one I have. And around that time, turmeric face mask became very popular. So I started searching around, trying to find things that I can mix with the turmeric one. And the turmeric face mask recipe is actually my recipe that I came up with on my own. And all of my face masks are dry powder, and you just mix it with water or whatever else you want to mix it with. That way I don't have to worry about a preservative. And
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's like everything had to be dry that went into it.
And everybody, if you're listening to this at work, you shouldn't be doing it at work, but I don't judge you. You should go to the website, MacSudsBody.com, and follow along. You can see all the stuff we're currently talking about on her website.
So Karen says fresh paper smell from the 70s. Is she talking about dittos?
Copy paper. Yeah, dittos.
The mimeograph.
Yeah, the mimeograph.
That's amazing.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
Our kids have no concept of that smell.
No.
None.
No.
I tried to explain that to my son a few weeks ago.
Man. Lost in
Exactly.
time. Yep.
Nope.
They'll never know that smell. That
Mhm.
wonderful smell. Yes. Okay, so then the bug sprays, because the bug spray and the roll-ons, man, where does that come? And the itch spray, like
well, the itch spray came into play with when I came up with the formula for the Poison Be Gone soap, and I also tried to do a cream at that point, but the cream just stunk so bad. It's just like that went away, and so I have the here's the itch relief spray.
Yes.
And it is infused with the same things that goes into the pine tar soap, into the Poison Be Gone soap. So they're sort of one's for washing and one's for afterwards when you didn't get it all washed off. This is also good if you get bug bites, bee stings, things like that. Yep. I have a lady who is diabetic and she has to give herself shots in her stomach. And she gets itchy, so she buys that and rubs it on there to help with itch on that.
Nice.
I do like the itch relief spray.
Yes,
that works well in the summer. Mosquito bites, and
it works well when you get
a little poison ivy,
and
whatever else we may run into.
Now,
Joshua, Geocaching Vlogger, says I got the Poison Be Gone soap, and I can say it worked.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he did. Wow. I've had like 3 people say that they've heard through here. And if they do, and I remember to do it, I send them a pass tag.
Oh, nice.
I don't know a pass tag.
I probably didn't have it at the time.
I have to place an order.
Sandy.
So your natural bug spray, did you come up with the formula yourself, or is that something that you buy the ingredients for? I know. So my first natural, it's not really a bug spray, but I think now they make it as a bug spray, was back in the 70s or 80s, the Avon Skin So Soft.
Oh, yeah.
And hunters would use it on their dogs because it kept the ticks off the dogs. And this was made as designed as a lotion, and then it turned out it was a natural bug repellent. So eventually they turned it into selling it as it. Did you come up with this some way like that, or?
Yeah, what it was is the base for it is a recipe that I found for a moisturizing body spray. So you can put your pretty scents in there and spray your body with it so you smell good. Well, those just weren't selling very well. So I thought, well, I've got this base that I make from scratch, and now let's make it into a bug spray. So I started Googling essential oils, and I wanted it to take care of mosquitoes and ticks. And then once I moved out here, it's like chiggers. It's like, okay, we don't have chiggers in California. And
thank God.
so,
Sorry. I lived in Texas for many years. I used to get chiggers at least once a summer.
yeah.
But out here, no chiggers. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's okay. And so once I found a comprehensive list of things that pretty much they all overlap, then I decided, okay, do I want it all just one? And I decided, well, no. So I did a one that I'm calling earthy and one that I'm calling floral. And so there's a couple of crossovers in them, but in general, they're totally different scent palette, But I do sell more of the earthy ones to women and everything than I do the floral.
Someone asked about skunk smell. Can you anything to get rid of skunk? I know that's a tall order.
Tomato juice.
That's what I was going to say. Tomato juice. Yeah. So I have no idea.
Sorry, that goes back to what was that? Melissa Wilder.
Laura Ingalls Wilder.
Laura Ingalls Wilder. The
Little
House on the Prairie. That's sorry.
That's right.
But it works. It literally works.
Yes, it does. Oh yeah. Well, we came up with a concoction. Remember, just when the dogs got skunked, we had a concoction. This is what you used. What's the concoction? It was like
I can't remember. It was like vinegar, baking soda, and something. It was like maybe, or no, hydrogen peroxide, baking soda.
I'd have been able to blow up the house with those three.
And one other thing, and I can't remember. Yeah, you had to like get it on and wash and then get it off quick enough so the hydrogen peroxide didn't bleach the fur.
Right.
But it worked.
It totally worked. Yeah, it totally worked. So you've got the bug sprays, the face masks, the balms. How do you get into balms?
Balms were actually pretty early on. I used to have a lot more of them, and then I ended up narrowing it down to just a couple. I took the best parts of like 4 of them and made it into my healing balm. And I've been making that one for almost since the beginning. And then I made up a winter balm, which has 3 different kinds of butters in it. So it's a real thick, it's like that man's one, they advertise it. It's not udder butter. It's something hands.
I don't know.
They talk about it for mechanics and stuff. I can't remember.
For a balm? Or
what?
Hands?
A balm or a salve or a lotion. It's like for dry, cracked hands.
Oh.
I can't remember what that brand
is.
Working
Hands.
That's it. Yeah, something like that. So it's really thick like that. And then I used to make one which was a drying balm, or they call it chaparral or black salve, and it has charcoal in it. And you put it, like if you get a bee sting or a splitter or something that just won't come out, you put that on there and cover it with a Band-Aid and wait 24 hours. And the heat from your body activates the charcoal, which draws the impurity out.
Wow.
Weird.
But I just got tired of making all 3 of them. So I'm down to the 2 right now. So, but I started making paw balm, puppy paw balm for their pads of their fingers.
That's our puppies need, yeah.
Our puppies need it.
Yeah.
Well, I actually sell it through my wholesaler on Amazon, But I take that same recipe, turn around and put it in a different container, and it makes great diaper rash ointment.
Oh, really?
Oh,
So I just haven't listed it yet, but I've used it on both my grandsons, and it works great.
Really?
hmm It's all
Yeah,
natural, unscented diaper rash ointment.
my hands in the winter are horrible. My hands get so dry in the wintertime for some reason. Always. Not summer,
Yep.
just brutal in the wintertime.
Mhm.
Okay. So what else is there? Face masks. Did we talk about face masks?
Yeah, we talked about face masks. My latest thing is shampoo and conditioner in the solid bar.
Well, okay, we gotta talk about that. What?
Yeah, Jesse, have you heard of that before?
No.
No. It is a round bar. It's about right now the ones I just made are 2 ounces, and they will last you 3 to 6 months, depending
Wow.
on how often you wash your hair. You get your hair wet, and you just take the bar and rub it like 5 times across your head, and then it foams up, and your hair is clean. And then you do the same thing with the conditioner, and it just doesn't foam. And there you go. Works
That
with
sounds
long
Wow.
hair, short hair. And we've been using it, my daughter and I and my husband, we've been using it for over a year now. And we're really happy with them. And they're TSA approved.
Oh, yeah, of
Oh,
course,
Yeah,
because
that's
it's not
that's
liquid.
what I was gonna
Whoa.
say. This sounds like good for travel. You don't have to worry about being the right size or running out of
Right.
of it when you're gone. So
Yep.
Is that not listed on your site? That's not on your
It
site.
is. It's
is.
under it's soap section. But
Soap section.
I posted it, and then I went and I wasn't finding it, and so I'm not sure
Where's
what's going on.
Bee rum handmade, blood orange handmade soap.
Oh, you have dish soap that also is a bar soap, so that works the same
How
way.
does that work?
I've been using that for over a year or two. I love it.
How does that work? How do you
It's
clean your dishes with a
you.
bar of soap?
Well, first of all, you don't need bubbles to wash because bubbles don't clean. First of all, so just to let you know that we're just used to Dawn and it just bubbling up, and no, we
doing it
need
wrong.
all of that. What?
I'm doing it wrong then.
Mine is in a solid. It's in a dish that I got from Dollar Store, and I just take this little scrubby thing, get it wet, you rub it on it, and then you wash your dishes.
Oh,
right. So
Okay.
I'm used to the sponge one side, scrubber the other side,
That's what we use.
and
We use-
putting
put
a little
the
liquid
gel
on
in
there
there,
and,
yeah,
Yep.
that's what we
and
do.
going. But yeah, just rub the side that you would normally be putting the
Although
liquid
the
soap
bar is
onto the
interesting.
bar. And
I'm all for the bar.
I'm willing to give it a try.
I'm pro bar. By all means.
it's like
The shampoo
so
bar. I'm
not
super-
everyone uses a washcloth. I use a washcloth and I lather that thing up, and that's the way I roll. I
Roll with the
no, seriously.
Rolls with the
There's a large percentage of the population that don't use washcloths.
Wait, you're talking about in the shower on you?
In the
or
shower on me.
Oh, I thought you were talking about on your dishes.
How?
What are you talking about?
I'm saying
You do you, Chad.
similar concept to taking the bath soap onto washcloth
For the
when
record,
you're washing
for the
yourself.
record, I am not a washcloth guy. I think Jesse.
I
is.
like the poofs.
I am not. I'm a poof guy. There we go. Poof
There
right
you
there.
go.
Right there.
Yeah.
I'm a poof guy. Yeah, I am a poofer, but I'm not a washclother. For the record.
You should make camping soaps, like an all-in-one camping soap.
Yes.
Okay, so I have a question for you, Sandy. I have heard that it doesn't matter what you wash things with, like especially on your body, your hair, your body, whatever. You can wash yourself with anything. And I've heard of people just grabbing like dish soap or, whatever kind of soap or shampoo or whatever it is that they have and wash themselves from head to toe. And it doesn't matter and it gets you clean. What's your take on that?
It does. But it's gonna strip your skin.
Yep.
Okay.
And then especially your hair. It's like when I first started trying to make shampoo bars, I kept asking in groups, I go, what makes a bar, because they were selling them that looks like this, what makes it shampoo as opposed to soap? Because when we make the soap bar, we make it so that it conditions your skin and doesn't dry it out. So when I was trying to do that, I would have oily hair. And nobody would answer me. I guess it was a trade secret or something. I don't know. So then they started coming out with the kind of shampoo and conditioner bars that I make now, which is made with different kinds of oils and different products. And so it's not made with lye. It's put together and mixed, and then you put it into a machine that has hydraulics, and it crushes it and makes it a solid soap bar. It just pushes it together. And then, but the conditioner we actually pour into a silicone muffin mold because it's a liquid, but it's just the different ingredients mixed together. So I actually bought the recipes for those and then just made some changes to them.
I'm like super interested in the shampoo soap. That's
Me too.
really,
You know, if for some reason it's not showing up on the soap page, but at the top, at the magnifying glass, type in shampoo and it pops up. I need to look at that. I know it's there somewhere because a friend of mine from California placed an order and ordered a shampoo and conditioner bar.
A no waste hair shampoo solid bar. That's super interesting. What's with the colors? Is it different smells?
Different scents, yeah.
Makes sense.
Is
your hair
wrinkled?
Is your hair going to smell like that scent, or is it? Oh, here we go. They got the barbershop. I like the barbershop probably.
That's my favorite one.
Black raspberry, brown sugar, and cinnamon. Yummy. I might eat the bar. Wow,
It looks like it has sprinkles.
It's a coconut. It's a byproduct from coconut.
Okay.
It's called cocoa surfactant noodles or something like that.
So it won't dry your hair out.
No.
Seriously, the barbershop one might be a purchase. That's awesome. I love that.
And then the brown sugar one was somebody in one of my Facebook groups idea, a customer. She goes, brown sugar and what is it? Brown sugar and cinnamon.
It's like a Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart.
Okay. Would you make one with tea tree oil?
I would if somebody wanted it.
I want it.
Oh, look, a no waste. Oh, and then a hair conditioner bar.
And then the hair conditioner also.
Cool cucumber conditioner.
And that smells just like cucumber.
Oh, I like the smell of cucumbers. Jesse, they have morning coffee scented soy candles.
I like that.
That's fantastic. Jesse's a big scented candle person.
Oh, yeah. I always have candles or warmers or something going in our house. It often smells like I'm baking cookies, and I'm not.
And she's not. It's a big tease, is what it is. You walk in the house going,
cookies. No.
No cookies for you. So Sandy, this is awesome. Jim said I think you've already, if you check your email, people have already bought stuff. People are saying they've already bought stuff in the chat room. So that's awesome.
Yeah, great.
I'm digging the hair shampoo bar. I'm really digging that.
Me too.
I can vouch for the bug spray. I can totally vouch for that. Jesse can vouch. I think Jesse's tried the soap.
I like the soap. I like the lotion. I like the anti-itch spray and the bug spray.
Yeah. All good
I like those a lot.
All good stuff.
So Sandy, what's coming up? What's the secret?
Of what?
Of what's coming up?
Well, I just posted the shampoo and conditioner last week. So, and then before that, I just posted my first candles. So, and this is the first year we've had success with gift boxes. Oh, really? I know what's coming out.
Tell me.
So my daughter bought a candle from Aldi and she really liked the scent, but she didn't like the candle because it burnt straight down the middle. So that means it didn't have the right wick size on it. Anyway, so I found the fragrance and it's lemon and buttercream.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
So we're going to turn that into one of the gift sets. So it'll have lotion, a 4-ounce candle, and a soap. So we'll do that. And then we'll also sell them separately. But on the candle sold separately would be the 8-ounce candle, the big one. And then we'll probably make lotion out of that too. And maybe even sugar scrub.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm liking this. Just take my money. Take all my money.
Throw money at it. Throw money at it. So, Sandy, you've been doing this for how long? How long you been doing
2013.
it? Long time.
Long time.
Long time you've been doing this for. All right.
Mhm.
And so you have your store and you sell to a wholesaler.
Yeah, in fact, I just picked up a new wholesaler a couple weeks ago. She has an automotive website, so they're ordering just the mechanic bar from me.
Nice.
Okay.
That's awesome. I love it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and I have my own website, and then I still have my Etsy shop too, because that's where most people find me is on Etsy.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, but I prefer that they bought from my website. Same price, I pay less fees.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah,
There
Etsy
you
takes
go.
a percentage.
Really?
Yeah, and they just raised their rates.
Of course they did. It's pandemic. Come on,
Mhm.
everybody's raising their rates. Inflation.
Yeah, I haven't raised mine. I should
Good
have.
for you. Good for
Because
you.
prices, I'm paying so much more money than I
I can
was.
imagine. Yeah. Especially when you buy the drum.
Yeah, because I ordered 2 drums of coconut oil, 2 drums of olive oil, and 2 55-pound blocks of cocoa butter to get them. But they come freight. So freight is way cheaper than, shipping,
Right.
So, but luckily I found somebody local here in Kansas City that I buy my lye from, and I buy that in 50-pound bags.
50-pound bag of lye.
Wow.
And we go through it we go through 1 bag a week, along with our 300 pounds of oil.
How often do you make soap every day? Do you get up and make soap?
Yeah, usually 4 to 5 days a week. But we just finished up on absolutely everything we have to have made right now, and it's curing. So now we're frantically putting them in boxes and then putting them in cases and having them lined up to call Mr. UPS to come get them. And sometimes the poor guy has to pick up 15, 25 cases.
Oh
Wow.
my God. Poor guy.
So when you're buying that much lye, does anyone ask you, like, where's the body?
No, no. Hey, and luckily I've been picking up lye from this company for so long because they're having a shortage on lye and they are not accepting any new customers to buy lye. And the price has gone up from, I think I was paying $50 a bag in 2020, and now I'm paying like $85 a bag.
Wow.
And I need to order
Wow.
more, and I'm afraid to find out how much it's going to be.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I want to know, I want to know what is out of all your stores, out of everything, what's your best seller? The number one bestseller sells. You make it and it sells.
It used to always be the eczema bar.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's the mechanic bar. And right after that, when it comes to gift sets, so far out of all of those, the black raspberry vanilla and the mechanic gift set are pretty neck and neck on that
What's your
one.
best sellers? Nice.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
So to bring this around full circle for geocachers, obviously the shampoo bar is amazing for TSA to take it, throw it in your bag, throw it in a little baggie, throw it in your bag. You got that. You got your shampoo. There it is right there. Carry it with you everywhere you go. The bug spray, incredible.
Yep.
You got the bug spray. You've got the soap.
Poison be gone.
You got the poison be gone, itch spray, all that good stuff for the geocachers.
So
And here's the thing
you
on the
need to make
poison
a
be
gift set.
gone.
You need to make a gift set for geocachers.
God, Santa. Christmas time, geocacher gift set.
Yeah, maybe I will. On the poison be gone stuff, you need to have it before
Yeah.
you get,
Yes.
go to Wisconsin and get your twigs and berries in it.
Don't ever.
Because you need to have it. You need to have it in your backpack or in your go bag or whatever.
Yes.
So that when you have it, you're out there on the trail and you got into it, you whip out your water and soap it up and get that stuff off of you as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I didn't know.
It's not an after thing.
I was
It's you
sitting
need
in
it
it.
now.
I was crouching in it for like.
I know. I figured out what you're doing.
Yeah, well, when I got it, I thought I was 100% not allergic to poison ivy because I've been in it all my life, never had a problem with the stuff. But I leaned up against a tree that had poison ivy vines growing up it, and I saw, I was like, not a problem. And then about 15 minutes later, nature called, and well, there's other parts of the body that are more sensitive, and it had a problem with it.
Well, was that when you were in California?
No, I was still living in Texas at the time.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, California, we don't have any poison ivy. We got poison oak.
Right, and our entire family.
I am allergic to poison oak. I found that out within a month of living here.
See, all of us, we do not get poison oak. We can walk right through it, not a problem. But my daughter found out when she was stationed at Fort Hood, she went caching, and she found out that she's definitely allergic to poison ivy.
Right.
And ended up having to go to the hospital.
I've had people try to tell me that the oils are the same, and it's like, no, the oils are very similar, but they are not 100% definitely not the same.
Yeah. So we're not as cavalier now that we're in poison ivy country because we don't know what'll happen.
Right.
Yeah.
You just need to be like Nellie Olson and just this stuff is nice and soft. And sorry for any younger generations out there that never watched Little House on the Prairie.
Millennials. Sandy, thank you so much for coming on the show tonight.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Awesome. Your products are fantastic. So we hope we throw you business. We appreciate you being a sponsor since the beginning, very beginning. You've been there.
When I got my first smartphone and I had heard about podcasts, this is the first podcast I listened to when it was X-Punk, X, and Montu Rider.
Wow.
That's how long I've been listening to this podcast.
That's how long you've been listening for.
And I've listened to other ones, but I've never stuck with it as long as I've stuck with this one.
Wow. No, thank you.
And this latest group of people is actually my favorite out of all of them through the years.
Jesse's no bueno.
Oh, thank you. I am
That's
no
what I was
bueno.
like. That's what I was thinking. No bueno.
No bueno.
Oh, thank you.
Bueno.
Sandy.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just a really good, and I always feel like I'm talking to you guys. So it's kind of exciting for me to actually be talking to you guys because I listen to the podcast so late and I think, and I'm answering the questions that you're asking, and I'm thinking I'm going to email them. And it's like, no, that's stupid because it was too long ago.
A long time ago. Well, it's like a year ago. Yeah. But
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
From
Just because
2015.
I don't read it on the air, you could still email me the answer. Well, you might not have gotten the answer.
Exactly.
So by all means, still email us because even if I don't read it on the air, it's still.
I felt like an idiot when I sent you a message on Facebook saying, I heard your name on NCIS.
Yeah.
I was so excited, and it happened so fast. And if I didn't know it was ever going to happen, I wouldn't have been listening for it because they said it one time in passing.
Yeah. He slipped that one in there. Yeah, he slipped that in there. Yeah.
Yep.
He actually can't do that anymore. You're not allowed to do that stuff anymore. You can't
use real names.
Can't use real names. No. But he did that a long time ago. He also did once put my website on the background.
Oh, did he?
Oh, that's funny.
Like Gibbs was talking, and on the background you could see the computer screen, and he had my website up on it. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
My website.
Yeah. I started watching for those things after we had
Steve.
Yeah, on the show. Yeah.
What we're talking about, guys, is during the pandemic, we had our Saturday Night Anti-Socials, and my oldest, dearest friend is the showrunner for NCIS, the longest running show at CBS, number one show. And he's the showrunner for it. So we had him on just to talk about NCIS, and he got a hat. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he sent Chad a hat. So that's what Sandy's referring to and he early in the show when he was actually a writer before he was the showrunner, he used to tease me, and he used to put because we had this feud that we do things to each other, and he'd put my name as one of the corpses. I was a corpse, is what it was. I was one of the bodies, is what I was. So He did that
Deservedly so.
long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like in season 2 or 3.
Yeah,
something like that.
long time ago. Yeah,
Right.
years and years ago.
Funny.
Sandy, thank you so much for coming on the show. Thank you for
Thank
being a
you.
sponsor. You're the best for being a sponsor. Thank you so much. I hope we bring you business. I really hope we do. And guys, MacSuds Body Company, go to Sandy's site, support her, thank her. She's got good stuff. I promise you're gonna like it. It's all good stuff. And support our lovely sponsor. So Sandy, thank you so much for coming on. We're gonna make a purchase. I want that shampoo, so definitely make it.
I want the tea tree oil shampoo bar.
Okay.
You put that out. I will be your first. And send me an email. I will be your first purchaser.
Okay.
So Sandy, be well. Thank you so much, and thank you for coming on the show. And
All right. Thanks.
thank you for being a sponsor. All right,
Thank you.
hold on one second. Do not leave yet. Hold on a second.
All right.
Chad,
Sir.
next week.
Next
Chad.
week.
One of the things I loved on this show, we did it once and then we did it a couple more times, was the First Time You Ever series that we created. Remember those, Chad?
Oh yeah.
Next week's show, and Jesse, you too. Next week, Chad, we're talking about first where I go, Chad.
First where I go.
First time you heard about it. First time you downloaded it. First time you did one. How'd it go? Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Tell me next week.
I gotta go back and check my notes.
Yeah,
Or
way back.
check my
Man,
cash.
I gotta go
Yeah,
check my
way
stats.
I'm thinking
Did
of
you
3
love it?
different
Did you hate it?
ones.
Remember, this was 1,000 times different than anything we'd ever done of Where I Go. A whole different slew of emotions on geocaching when this little app that kept crashing back in freaking
That's what
2008. I couldn't get it to work. Drove me crazy.
So I remember. I definitely did my first one on a Oregon 450T.
Yep.
So
This is what we're talking about next week, guys, and it's a discussion show. I want to hear the phone ringing. Let's talk about your first Where I Go. That's about what we're talking next week, Chad. That's next week's show.
all right.
So, guys, no show on Saturday because Jesse and I are we're busy, and so we're gonna see you guys next Wednesday. Sandy, always a pleasure. Thank you for coming on the show, guys. Support all our sponsors, but support MacSuds Body Company. She's been there since the very beginning of this revamp, since 2018. So we appreciate her very much. All right, Chad, let's close this show. Here we go.
Right.
Please join us again every Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central as we stream live on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and on our website, geocachingpodcast.com. The archived video versions of our podcast are available on our website or on our YouTube channel, and the audio versions are available on your favorite podcatcher. If you like the show, please head over to Apple Podcasts and rate, review, and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it, and it really helps the show when you do. If you prefer to watch the show, make sure you click the subscribe or get notified buttons to know exactly when we go live. I can get that out, right? And hey, if you haven't already, please consider becoming a patron of our show. With tiers starting as low as $3, you will get a ton of additional information, extra video, extra audio, only available to our patron members. Please head on over to patreon.com today and subscribe. That's patreon.com/the geocaching podcast. Thanks once again to our sponsors, Cashly, Logwork, FTF Geocacher Magazine, the MacSuds Body Company, Practical Geocaching, Arted Crafted, PathX.com, Geocaching Adventures LLC, and GeoGo. Please visit our sponsors, and when you make a purchase, you tell them the GCPC sent you. That's all we got this week. So we'll see you next week talking geocaching, taking your phone calls. In the meantime, be good, be safe, hug your loved ones. We will talk to you guys next week. And we're clear. There we go. Oh, Sandy, let me put you back on. There you go.
I did get an order from a James Roberts.
Hey, don't say anything. We're still in the air.
Yay.
Hold on. We're still in the air.
No, he said he had like 87 points or something. Yeah, so you have a we could have talked about that too. You have a
Yeah.
points thing, right?
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that was-
rewards
Yeah.
program. Yeah.
He says he has 82 MacSuds points.
Cool.
Did he spend a lot of money if he has 82 points?
I set the program up pretty high on the points. I set it up quite a while ago. I don't even remember what it is. So you earn a lot of points real quick.
Oh, nice.
So I want people to come back.
Absolutely.
And with every order, I made up these cards last year. I have winter, spring, summer, fall, and you get a coupon code for 3 different months.
Oh, nice.
So when you order, then, come back to me. Come back.
Sure. All right, Sandy, stay on. Guys, thank you so much. We'll talk to you guys next week. Be well, be safe. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.